Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2014. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, a Tullahoma man was killed in a motorcycle accident Saturday night. An online campaign is urging Tennessee voters not to vote in the governor's election. Several thousand Comcast customers in Franklin and Moore counties could lose their cable television service if their cable provider doesn't pay some past due bills to Duck River Electric. And the Community Playhouse will present the play 9 to 5 starting this Saturday. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
You've probably heard that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What you may not know is 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. We want to do our part, and this October will mark our 4th annual Breast Cancer Awareness Sell-a-thon. For every vehicle we sell, we will donate $50 to the Multi-County Cancer Support Network. We've got new vehicle specials like up to $9,000 off Chevy Silverado, or drive the new Chevy Equinox for just $249 a month. Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac or StanMcNabb.com. Together, we can make a difference.
Grill 'em at Gillum's, Tullahoma.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
Welcome back. A Tullahoma man was killed Saturday night when his motorcycle collided with an SUV at the intersection of Carroll and Anderson Street in Tullahoma. Terry W. Sanders, age 50, of Tullahoma, died at the scene of the accident around 10:15 Saturday evening. A 34-year-old woman who was a passenger on the motorcycle was airlifted to Erlanger Hospital in Chattanooga. The motorcycle was traveling east on Carroll Street when it ran into the side of a Chevrolet Trailblazer traveling north on Anderson Street. Tullahoma police are continuing to investigate the accident.
An online campaign is urging Tennessee voters to not vote in the governor's election as a way to help pass a proposed constitutional amendment to give lawmakers more power to regulate abortion in the state. The Tennessean reports the main groups campaigning on the amendment don't know who is behind the online campaign, and no one has taken credit for it. The website features a YouTube video in which a woman explains why sitting out the governor's race next month might be good for supporters of Amendment 1. The logic hinges on a provision in the state constitution that says a proposed constitutional amendment must receive a majority of the number of votes cast in the gubernatorial election. Not voting in the governor's race would mean fewer votes would be required to pass a constitutional amendment.
Duck River Electric Membership Corporation members who are Comcast subscribers in Franklin and Moore counties could have their cable television service interrupted indefinitely if the co-op is forced to disconnect power supplies and remove equipment for non-payment of pole attachment fees. Notice was sent to Comcast that its facilities on DREMC poles are subject to removal unless overdue fees are paid. Duck River President and CEO Michael Watson said, quote, "Comcast has not paid pole attachment fees for 2 years, and we presume that over this period Comcast used these attachments to derive profit from services sold to customers. To ensure that DREMC members do not subsidize Comcast or others, the co-op charges an attachment fee that fairly reflects the cost of dedicating a portion of each pole for use by telephone, cable TV, or other non-electric service providers," end quote. Duck River sent notice to Comcast that its cable and other equipment should be removed from all poles owned by the co-op. If this has not occurred and the overdue pole attachment fees have not been paid, electric service will be disconnected to Comcast power supplies, and the process of Comcast equipment removal will begin under the co-op's direction. Comcast will be billed for the expense of equipment removal. This action could affect several thousand co-op members who receive cable television and other services from Comcast. Duck River Electric suggests subscribers contact Comcast to voice their concern about possible curtailment of services. CEO Watson also said, quote, "We hope it does not become necessary for Duck River to take these steps. However, Comcast has given no indication that it intends to pay the delinquent pole attachment fees."
4th District Congressional candidate Democrat Linda Sherrill has outspent the Republican incumbent by more than 3-to-1 margin during the 15 days leading up to early voting. Sherrill reports spending nearly $200,000 on television advertising in the district between October 1st through 15th. In all, the retired Monteagle accountant reported expenditures of nearly $245,000 during the time frame. Republican Scott Desjardins reports spending some $76,000 during the reporting period. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports the bulk of his spending was a direct mail effort. His campaign didn't start TV ads until after October 15th. Desjardins narrowly turned back a GOP primary challenge from Shelbyville State Senator Jim Tracy. Most political analysts say Sherrill has little chance of beating Desjardins in the conservative district, which includes Franklin, Warren, Grundy, Bedford, and Rutherford counties.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Welcome back. The Community Playhouse will be presenting the classic Dolly Parton play 9 to 5 starting this Saturday. Newsleader's Peggy Burton recently spoke to several of the cast members about the play.
9 to 5, so many of us do it, but we know inside we're gonna make it through it. There's a brighter day, and we'll keep looking toward it, and we'll buy that dream soon as we can just afford it. 9 to 5.
I love it. Okay, I'm telling you, if you haven't got tickets for 9 to 5, you're going to get it after today. These three ladies, oh my gosh. Lindsay, Kaylee, Annie, and Mr. Noel. I'm not going to give last names because they're not going to remember. They know you already. These guys, they're awesome. They're doing a play directed by Jamie Harden, and it's opening
November 1st. We're closed on Halloween, which would be the normal Friday opening, so it opens on a Saturday, which is unusual.
Maybe going on Halloween, I guess.
We do. A dinner theater Noel is doing.
Noel?
Yes.
What is your part in this play?
I play Franklin Hart. I'm the president of this company that these ladies work for.
So these three floozies are working for you?
Yes, and I'm the real jerk of the bunch. And,
I love it. Are you sort of a nerd, maybe?
Not so much a nerd as just a jerk.
Just a jerk,
yeah,
okay.
Sexist, egotistical,
hypocritical,
bigot.
Bigot, yes.
I'm going to assume you're doing the part that Miss Dolly did in the movie.
I am.
And do you love it?
Absolutely. Fortunately, she's very silly and very strong with a little bit of knowledge, so the character is, I don't really have to act that much.
Don't have to act that much, just you be yourself. Is that
Right,
it?
and I work for Dr. Haydeck, so the whole augmentation
works out
with the plastic surgeon.
So,
yeah,
so we get to look forward to.
There'll be some changes between now and November. Yes.
And Annie, who are you?
I play Violet, who is the kind of central character who works all of her life and keeps getting overlooked for promotions because it's the old boys club.
Yeah.
Until we tie him up, and then things change.
And Lindsay, of course, I'm remembering Annie Get Your Gun, and these two were both involved in that. I know you've been a busy girl lately, but who are you in this play?
I have, but I am Judy Burnley, and I just started work at Consolidated after my husband left me for a 19-year-old named Mindy, with an I.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
So I'm making new friends and trying to make it.
So this is kind of an older part for you, right?
You're
a little bit older than you were in the other one.
Certainly, and it's different from my other roles, because normally I've been playing really strong characters. When I was Adelaide in Guys and Dolls here, and when I was, of course, Annie Oakland's a very strong character. Judy's different because she's strong, but she doesn't know she's strong. She finds it out at the end.
She finds it out at the end of the play. It's a great play. It's 2 acts.
So beautiful, yeah.
It's very fun. It's set in the late 70s.
It is a musical.
The music's fantastic.
It is.
And Dolly Parton wrote all the lyrics.
Did she write all the lyrics?
Yes.
She's an amazing woman. You know that? Tennessee is so proud of Dolly.
She's wonderful,
She has done so much good. All right, it opens November
1st
and goes through 2 weekends.
And
so
the second weekend it runs a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The
so
6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
And to get tickets, we need to
call the main number 581-7767 or 455-0620.
And you can also get tickets online, which is really a good deal. You get a cut in price, if I'm not mistaken.
Community Playhouse does not.
Oh, whoops,
there
never
are.
mind. I look at you and I'm thinking Manchester.
Yeah.
But isn't it great that I do that?
Yes, it is.
So
That's
involved
great.
With theater all across Coffee County. I'm
and
really
we all
proud
help
of
each
that.
other out. Each theater helps the other. So
we'll be right back in a moment.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Let the tailgate party begin at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. We have a huge selection of over 100 trucks to choose from. The #1 selling truck for over 37 years straight, you will not go wrong. With Ford manufactured rebates and incentives up to $10,000, now is the time to buy. It's a tailgate party, it's football time in Tennessee. Tell them, boys.
Trucks, trucks.
And more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
Gridlock of party politics in Congress has affected every American, both your family and mine. Far too long, they've forgotten the very people they serve. That's why I'm running for Congress in the 6th Congressional District of Tennessee to be your representative. I promise not just to reach across the aisle, but I'll stand in it. Let's stand for teachers and school systems. Let's support the elderly and our brave veterans and military. I'm not asking you to vote for me, but to vote for us. I'm Mike Winton, and I approve this message.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. If you haven't got that Halloween costume yet, there's still time to get ready for Friday's big day. John Orr, owner of Celebrate Party Store, stopped by our studios to offer up some suggestions.
John, I like your hair a lot.
Well, like I said, if you can't grow it, you can buy it.
Yeah, and it appears that John has had some dental issues since the last time I've seen him, and I guess that's because.
And I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow, so maybe I can get these removed.
Yeah.
But usually the Mad Hatter's not a vampire, but if you want to be, you can be.
Well, at Celebrate Party Store, you can probably be whatever you want to be.
Pretty much.
And that's what makes Halloween so neat here in Tullahoma. Based on what you brought here today, you must have a great selection of stuff for Halloween.
Yeah, and we're still kind of in the learning process, because when we opened up initially, we missed the Halloween buying season, and really it starts in February.
For real?
So I've already gotten my catalogs now for 2015. So this was the first year that we were able to bring in more merchandise, and then probably next year we'll bring in even more. If I had a 10,000 square foot store, I could fill it easy, but we're at about 4,000 square feet. So
this stand-up thing you've got over here.
My nice zombie girl.
Zombie girl, okay. All right.
We have the matching mail that goes with it as well.
Right.
But we have the cardboard cutouts. And the nice thing about being a small store is that when people come in, yesterday we had somebody come in, wanted a Nightmare Before Christmas one. And we can order that. So we can kind of, adapt to what people want. And that's one thing nice about being small.
Right. Okay. So, obviously, this is not just for children, this Halloween thing. I'm gathering here from some of the things that we're seeing here on this desk.
Well, we do have hats. We probably have some of the best supply of hats available in the area. And some are for children, some, as you can see, are more adults. But we've got costumes. We had some of the Frozen costumes in, and Anna and Elsa, but that's been a popular theme this year. So we have a few left, but and then we like we say, we have the True Blood, the fangs, kind of I'm wearing right now. I almost pulled my crown out, so I got to be careful.
I mean, they look real, I'm telling you.
Oh, they stay in.
Yeah.
And mask, scars, and all kinds of things. We have reflectors too for if they're out trick or treating.
Now that's probably a really good idea, a practical thing to have if you're out.
I mean, it's just safety. I know Halloween, it's going to be bigger this year and next year too, because it's on a Friday. So a lot of kids will be out. And I know there's a lot of things going on with the high school football game that night. But the reflectors are great. We've got, decorations for inside parties or all kind of things for out in the yard and stuff. And that's what some of this is.
Some neat stuff. What's the deal with this thing?
This is something that probably John needs, really, because it would probably fit perfect.
Exactly.
And it has the nice...
Look at this. It's turning around. Yeah. It's a screw.
And it really doesn't hurt too bad. If you wanted to use it that way. And then we have some of the full latex mask. This is probably some of the more expensive type things, but we do have pretty much in all kind of price ranges, and props. And my little ghost here, he does a little.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
So for outdoor, we have a couple blow-ups. I've got one thing that I've got is the fog machines. You can quiet down now, and but the fog machines, I've got the one I have in the store has the cotton candy smell, but I do have mildew and haunted house and.
Appropriate
for outdoor.
Yeah,
because I didn't want my store smelling like mildew.
We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation.
It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
And welcome back. Hambrick Animal Clinic recently held an open house. John Gray stopped by and spoke with owner veterinarian Kim Hambrick about her new clinic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at Hambrick Animal Clinic, and that's on Wilson Avenue here in Tullahoma, and they're having an open house today, and lots of stuff going on. Different people here about animals and different types of animals and things going on here. Got folks around everywhere, different vendors. The animal shelter people are here. It's just a lot of fun happening right here at the veterinary clinic. Ponies out here, and look at them. Aren't they cute? Aren't they good looking? These are your ponies?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You own them? Oh, that's wonderful. So I'm with Kim Hambrick now, and at Hambrick Animal Clinic, and you are having an open house today. Just give us an idea about what all's been going on this morning.
Well, we opened it up from 10 to 2 today, and the fire trucks were out here with the fire dog, and the kids came out and took pictures with the fire dog, and then we had pony rides with the cart, and free hot dogs, and free chili and drinks, and then tours of the clinic with free, we were giving away free stuff all day, and then the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is also here with their adoptions.
All right, so this is a way to let the community know what you do here, and sort of to introduce yourself to the community. Well, that's great. One thing I think that's really cool is you have the mobile service.
Yes, we offer mobile services where we can come out to your house, and like if you have a big dog or a cat that just doesn't like to travel, we can come out to your house and do the exam right there at the house, or whatever we can do for it there. Sometimes it's less stressful on them,
right,
without having to travel.
Well, that's a really smart thing, and I noticed your cages in there for your cat boarding and in the room, and that's just like having a condo, isn't it?
It is. We had those custom made by Judkins Cabinets out of Winchester, and they are 5 levels. They're over 8 feet tall, where the cats can go up through the different levels, and it's they love it because they get really high up there and look down, and you can put whatever belongings you want with them to make it home for them.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, tell everybody what your address is here.
Our address is 301 Wilson Avenue in Tullahoma, Tennessee, and our phone number is 931-954-0487.
Go ahead.
We're open from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, and that's Kim Hambrick, and that beautiful smiling face is the face of a vet that will take care of the animals you love.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Katie Ishii with the annual Toy Convoy. Jamie McNabb will stop by and invite local couples to come by and participate in next week's Chamber Couples Bowling Tournament. And Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell will have some safety tips for little ones and big ones for this Halloween. All that and more on this week's Living.
Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The Kia Cadenza sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. We still have a great selection to choose from. Purchase one of these Kia Cadenzas out of dealer inventory and receive dealer invoice pricing, starting as low as $32,545. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Invoice pricing for a limited time only. Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Why buy anywhere else?
Hey, I'm Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Our goal is to provide you comfort in your home. Cool weather's on its way. Sign up for your fall maintenance now. Trane is offering some special financing or rebates for your new systems you purchase this fall. Our goal is to provide you with the best possible service and installation job available. Our office staff is beat by none. Now that you've heard the Stroop effect, the picture is clear. Call Stroops for all your service needs.
Did you take your medicine? Oh gosh, I forgot it.
Her nurse.
You need a claim number?
Her personal assistant.
Let me just grab a...
Her housekeeper. Her cook. Her accountant. When I started taking care of Mom, I didn't realize the challenge of playing so many roles. But above all, I'm still her daughter.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving to connect with experts and other caregivers. Together we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1945 at 83 degrees. Record low was in 1957 at 23 degrees. The average high on this day is 68, and the average low is 43. For tonight, showers in your forecast with a low of around 51. Mostly sunny weather expected for Wednesday with a high of 66 and a low of 38. Mostly sunny weather expected again on Thursday with a high of 63 and a low of 40. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.